Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is 8-Bit Eric. This is the end of Xbox week. Right at the beginning of the week, Microsoft came out with a huge announcement, revealed that they acquired ZeniMax Studios, which includes Bethesda. Then the pre-orders opened up on Tuesday, and things went chaotic. Websites were crashing, internet meltdown, just as crazy as the PlayStation 5 fiasco. I wasn't able to acquire an Xbox Series X, but I'm still on the hunt. I'm still not giving up hope. I know some of you guys had a great time getting them, in fact. And unfortunately, if you ordered your Xbox Series X pre-order from Amazon, I've got some bad news for ya, as Wade Barrett from WWE would say. So just like last week, Amazon sent out a warning to people who pre-ordered on Amazon for a PlayStation 5 that you might not get your pre-order during launch day because of high demand. I made a video about this. I was extremely frustrated. I got my PS5 secured last Wednesday, and then you got the email saying I might not get it. And I was like, what's the point of pre-ordering if you're not going to get it at launch? People were like, quit whining. You're still going to get one when some people can't get it. That's besides the point. That's a fair argument. But people want their pre-orders at the date window that they're supposed to get them. Anyways, we're going to look at this article because Amazon has bad news. It's the same thing. You might not get it due to high demand, but here we go. Amazon has bad news for people who place Xbox Series X pre-orders. Amazon informed Xbox Series X buyers that their console they had pre-ordered online might not ship to their homes on release date. So the same situation that's going on with the PlayStation 5. The email follows a similar message that Amazon sent out to PS5 buyers this past week. Amazon is once again citing high demand as reason for potential shipping delays. So this is outrageous. The demand for both of these consoles has been through the roof. I think on top of that, the pandemic situation is making things a little bit harder for shipping to happen and things like that. So it's a combination. It's like a chaotic storm, a perfect storm of sorts. So the 4 next generation video game consoles are now fully available for pre-order, at least in theory. In practice, they're sold out, and there's no telling when more stock will be available. So I know people keep telling me, Eric, they're not sold out. Quit doing the fake news. Practically, they're sold out, unless you sit and click for 45 minutes on bestbuy.com or keep refreshing on top of tabs all day. It's almost impossible to get one without somehow just wasting your browser away all day refreshing, but they're pretty much sold out. The PS5 and PS5 Digital Edition sold out even before they were supposed to go out for pre-order, as retailers jumped the gun and started the process earlier. So this is talking about last Wednesday, when things just went to hell after the PS5 showcase. Microsoft attempted to provide more clarity on the Series X and S pre-orders, but the next-gen Xboxes experienced issues of their own. Xbox pre-orders were also quick to sell out, especially the high-end Series X. So Microsoft tried to do the date and time thing, and people warned saying scalpers are going to take advantage of it. Now for the really bad news. Even if you were lucky enough to secure your Series X or Series S pre-order earlier this week, there's no guarantee you'll get it on release date, especially if you bought yours through Amazon. So here's the bad news, folks. After contacting PS5 buyers last week, Amazon sent people who order a new Xbox the same message. The retailer's warning buyers that the Series X might not arrive on time due to high demand. Here's the note. So here's what Amazon said, and this is practically the same thing they did for the PS5. I got the PS5 message. So we're contacting you about your order of Xbox Series X to let you know in advance that you may not receive this item on the day it's released due to high demand. We're making every effort with the supplier to procure more inventory. We will provide additional updates once more information becomes available. So the unfortunate message that you would get in your email, the email of doom, but it's better than it being canceled, right? It's unclear how much inventory Microsoft and Sony will manufacture for the busy holiday season, which is true. There's no certainty on the stock allocation. There's not even a certainty if retailers are going to be getting a second wave of pre-orders before the actual launch day. So, how many consoles will ship ahead of their respective release dates? That's November 10th for the Xbox Series X and S and 12th for PS5 Digital. Previous reports did say that Sony had to cut down PS5 production for the 2 upcoming quarters as the suppliers have issues manufacturing the next-gen chips that power the console, so this is probably COVID-related. Sony firmly denied these rumors, but Amazon's email last week indicated the PS5 shortages are to be expected and that pre-orders aren't guaranteed to ship on time. We haven't seen similar rumors about Microsoft's Xbox production lines, but the two consoles do use the same custom parts. So there's a concern if there's going to be more coming. Now, here's a tweet from Wario64, good old Wario64, who I cite a lot in my videos. He reported Amazon has sent the same email, giving an advance warning, and did a screenshot. So he got it. Aside from low supply, there's one thing to consider this year, especially when it comes to Amazon. Again, this time about how coronavirus basically causes people to continue to observe safety measures and stuff like that, shipping of goods. So there's a higher demand of people placing online orders as opposed to going to the store. So all these websites, including Amazon, are currently strained. Top that on top of the hype of Xbox Series X and stuff on that. So these big shopping events coming up, like Prime Days coming up, Black Fridays coming up. If you order anything from Amazon that's Microsoft or Sony related, you're probably going to have a tough time. These websites, these retailers, GameStop, Best Buy, and all that, their websites are just utterly crashing. So these shipping delays, I don't know. Instead of it's funny because Amazon's saying high demand and not shipping delays. So I think that's two different things. If they were to say, hey, you're going to get your console, but it might not be on release date due to shipping delays because of an overwhelming demand of shipping and stuff like that, some kind of shipping issues like Corona, I don't know, a strain on their website, they're saying high demand. So does the thing saying you might not get on launch due to high demand mean that there's not enough stock, that there's more pre-orders being sold than there is inventory? Who knows? The wording is curious. I'm not trying to read too much into it. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts. I'm thinking that it's because, honestly, there's not enough Xbox Series X pre-orders out there or PlayStation 5 pre-orders. It seems like they drip feed them way too shortly for the short of notice that they cause. I know a lot of people are speculating that it's to cause hype. It's part of like a marketing strategy. I don't know how accurate that is. I think a lot of the mistakes have to do with retailers either opening up pre-orders and not having enough stock allocated and causing this scarcity. And you can't cause supply and demand with something that's not supplied yet. So it's an interesting situation. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you got this email as well, if your Series X is in jeopardy because Amazon's not going to ship it to you on launch. Subscribe if you're brand new so you can keep up with Series X and Series S news, as well as PlayStation 5 and Switch. I'm trying to cover all the situation leading up to next generation and the pre-orders and all that. So subscribe and click the bell if you don't want to miss out. We're about to hit 68,000 subscribers. Be part of the nation. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.